Welcome to today's workout. We are going to do a 20-ish minute. We're going to start standing up actually. So I'll get you to stand up, come all the way to the back end of your mat. We're going to take those feet hip distance apart. A slight bend through those legs. Make yourself comfortable. Find that point of balance. Then we're going to roll those shoulders back and down. You're going to take your chin, bring it down to your chest, and as you breathe out, we're going to roll the spine all the way down to the mat. Beautiful. Once down there, take a big breath in through your nose. And as we exhale out, once again, tucking chin to chest, rolling all the way back up. Restacking that spine, one vertebra at a time. Head coming last, let's go again. Nice big inhale in through your nose. Exhale, tuck that chin to your chest, roll the spine down. See if this time you can bring those hands a little bit further down towards the floor. Maybe plant those palms down. You're going to have a slight bend through those legs as well. Nice big inhale in at the bottom. And exhale out, tuck the chin, restack the spine. All the way up. Head coming last. Amazing. And one last time here. Inhale. Exhale, tuck chin to chest. Roll all the way down. This time, take a bend through the knees as much as you need until you get those palms down onto the mat. From here, you're going to walk those hands forward until you find that downward dog position. So the hips are pointing all the way up to the ceiling. Lift up nice and high through those heels. And press the shoulders away from the mat. Press yourself away from the mat. We're just holding it here for a few rounds of your breath. Really focus on poking the hips up high, really straightening through the back of those legs. And then slowly and gently tucking your tummies in. We're going to start lowering both knees down to the mat. That's beautiful. A little tap before we lift all the way back up. So nice and slow here. Lower both knees down. So bend through those legs. Dropping the knees to the floor. And lifting those hips back up to the ceiling. Straightening through those legs again. We're going to do 4 more here. Making sure you're activating through your core muscles, drawing that belly button into the spine. Got the last 2. And go for 1 more. Little tap down all the way back up in that down dog position. Take a quick little pedal through your legs. So bend one leg in at a time. A little bit of movement through those ankles as well. So lower the heel down. Get a nice stretch behind those legs. Amazing. And then when you're ready, you're going to take the right foot, lift it all the way up to the ceiling. And then you're going to bring that foot, take that foot, send it all the way forward in between your hands onto the mat. We're now in that nice low lunge position. Drop the back knee down, untuck those toes. As you take a big breath in through your nose, find your balance, lift the chest and the arms up to the ceiling. Beautiful. Exhale, bring the fingertips down. So bend through those arms, fingertips to your temples. And from here, we're coming to a little bit of a rotation through your spine, a little bit of core movement. So we're going to twist all the way to the left. And then rotate all the way back forward. And as you twist to the right, I want you to hinge over and bring that left elbow to your right knee. Then lift back up, twist all the way back to center and to the left again. So try to maintain the hips nice and still. Just move from that torso, keeping those elbows nice and wide. It's a little bit of balance work as well. That's it, beautiful. Nice big twist through that spine. Then all the way to the other side. See if you can tap that left elbow down on your right knee. Amazing. Let's go for another 3. Press strong through that left shin into the floor. We've got 1 more. Down, elbow to knee, then pop the left hand all the way down to the mat. Reach the right hand up to the ceiling. Lengthen through those fingertips. Eye gaze goes up. You're going to tuck those back toes under. Lift the knee back off the mat. And we're just holding here. Maybe trying to straighten that back leg a little bit more. Drop the hips down a tiny bit. And then with a big inhale in through your nose, you're going to reach the hand back behind you. Open up the armpit and the front of the chest towards the ceiling. And as you breathe out, coming all the way back to center, right hand goes back down to the mat. From here, that right foot, we're going to send it back into that 3-legged dog. So up to the ceiling, nice and long. Amazing. Then lower back down to the mat. Nice big pedal through those legs. Quick little reset. And then right foot again, sending up to the ceiling, leg nice and long. From here, you're going to move forward into a full plank position. So drop the hips down, create that nice long line. You're going to draw the right knee into your chest. And then as you press the hips back up, you send that right leg long again. So leg goes up, and as we move forward, draw that knee in towards your chest, like you'd be doing a mountain climber. We're going to keep moving up here. We've got another 8. Nice and slow and controlled. Keep pressing away from the mat. Last 6. 5. 4. You've got 3. 2. Last one here. Lift that leg up. Right leg lowers down to the floor. Lift the left leg all the way up. And then from here, you're going to take that left leg, swing it all the way forward. Come plant the left foot in between your hands onto the mat here. Nice low lunge position. Drop the back knee down, untuck the toes. Find that balance, use your core muscle. Breathe in, lift the chest and the arms up to the ceiling. Breathe out, bend through those elbows, bring the fingertips to your temples. And then from here, we go back into those rotations. This time we twist all the way to the right. Come back forward. And as you twist to the left, hinge forward from those hips, bring the right knee to the left. No, bring the right elbow to the left knee. That's beautiful. No rush here, really get that twist happening. And maintain the hips tracking forward the whole time. See if you can tap the right elbow onto your left knee. Amazing, 4 more here. We've got last 2. And go for 1 more. Knee to elbow, drop the right hand down on the mat, lift the left arm up to the ceiling. Eye gaze follows. Tuck the back toes under, lift the knee away from the mat. And sink low into those hips. Really straighten that back leg. Squeeze that kneecap up into your thigh. And a nice big breath in. We're going to send that right or left arm, back behind. Open the chest up to the ceiling. Breathe out, come all the way back forward. Drop the hand down onto the mat. And then from here, send the left leg back up to the ceiling as you pie those hips up. That 3-legged dog position. Amazing. Let's go straight away in those mountain climbers. So move forward into a full plank. Draw the knee into your chest. Then pike the hips back up. Send that leg up to the ceiling. And we move from one to the other. That's it, guys. Beautiful. We've got another 8. Stay strong here. Keep pressing away from the mat. Weight in all 10 of those fingertips. We've got last 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Sending the left leg all the way back up before it lowers back down onto the mat. Take a second here to reset. Just pedal through those legs. And then from here, straighten both legs. Try and keep them as straight as possible. You're going to walk the feet all the way forward towards your hands. Come find that nice forward fold position. Slight bend through those legs if you need to at this stage. And just let the head hang down nice and heavy. A little sway from side to side coming from your hips if that feels nice. And then rather than rolling up here, keep the hands on the floor, bend through your legs, drop all the way down into a seated position. So feet are going to come forward, nice 90-degree bend through your legs. We're going to lengthen through that spine. Bring the arms long in front, roll the shoulders back and down. Take a nice big inhale in through your nose. And as we breathe out, tuck the pelvis under slightly. Start rolling down all the way to the mat. Nice and slow. Until the head drops, you can bring those arms down by your side. And then from here, I'm going to get you to take a step back with those feet, just so they're a little bit closer to your bum. We're coming into some glute bridges here. So starting with both arms down, I'm going to get you to take a nice big breath in. And as you breathe out, you're going to tuck the pelvis under, roll the spine, bring the hips up to the ceiling. Create that nice long line from your knees down to your shoulders. And as you breathe in, you're slowly going to peel that spine back down onto the mat. So breathe out, press the hips up, squeeze into those glutes. Breathe in, roll down. I'm going to do 2 more like this. Last one. On that next one, rather than rolling up, I want you to just straight up lift the hips and then lower the hips. So we're keeping that spine nice and neutral. You're literally just lifting and lowering the hips. Press up and squeeze. Lower it down, a little tap with the bum on the mat, and then send them hips straight back up. If you want it a little bit more challenging, bring those arms up to the ceiling. Amazing, and try and keep those knees from flaring out or caving in. So you want to keep those legs parallel the whole time. Press through those heels, nice and heavy into the mat. Let's go for another 4. 3, 2, and last one. Coming all the way down, bring the hands behind your head, elbows out wide. So the fingertips are interlaced. The fingers are interlaced behind your head, the thumbs are down the side of your neck. You're going to keep both feet into the mat to start with. Nice big breath in here. As we exhale, tuck the chin to your chest. Start lifting head, neck, and shoulders up. So sliding ribs to hips. We're lifting the upper body up towards the thighs. And you breathe in to roll back down. See if you can get the shoulder blades to lift off the mat. Nice and slow on the way down. That's it. And make sure you keep the elbows soft. You're not pulling on your neck. Really using those upper abs. Amazing. We're going to keep going like this. We're going to add. Awesome. We're going to keep going like this. We're going to add a little leg lift here. So next time you exhale and lift up, I want you to bring your left leg to tabletop. Then lower the foot down as you roll down. Lift up, right leg comes to tabletop. Lower everything back down. Keep going like this, alternating from side to side. Lifting one leg at a time. Try and avoid bringing the knee in all the way to your chest here. So really focus on bringing that knee up above your hip. And the rest is your upper body doing the work. So lifting up towards that thigh. Awesome, we're here for 10 more. 8. 6. 4. Starting to feel that. We've got 2. And right leg up. All right, next one. Keep the upper body down. You're going to take the left leg, bring it back to tabletop. You can keep the arms where they are. And then from here, we're going back into those bridges we did before, but on a single leg. So press through the right heel. Hips go up to the ceiling and lower down. We stay on the same leg here. Squeeze, press the hips up and lower down. Breathe out to lift. Breathe in to lower. Pressing nice and heavy in that right heel. We've got 4 more here. We've got 3. Go for 2. And last one here, lift all the way up, hold it there. So hold that bridge. You're going to lower the left toes down to the mat and then lift that leg back up to tabletop. So the movement comes from your hip. You're hinging from that hip. The whole leg is lowering down and lifting back up, making sure that you're not just bending through the knee here. So you're moving from that hip and keep pressing that right hip up. Squeezing into that right glute. Let's go for another 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Lower the foot down. Lift the right leg up this time. Go back into your bridge. So lift and lower. So your right leg is now to tabletop. You're pressing through the left heel. And have a look, a sneaky look at your hip bones here. Make sure they're nice and level. You're not starting to sink through one of your hips. The hands behind your head are uncomfortable. You can bring the arms down by your side. That's beautiful, nearly there, guys. Go 4 more. You've got 3. Last 2. And on that last one, lifting the hips up, hold it there. Lower the right toes down to the mat. Lift back to tabletop. So same as before. Hinging from the hip, the whole leg is lowering down and up, but you keep it bent to that nice 90 degree. Keep pressing the hips up. We've got this. Squeeze into those glutes. Nearly there, guys. Last 6. 5. 4 more. We've got these. Keep going. Last 2. And 1. Place the right foot down. Slowly peel your spine back down onto the mat. Amazing. Untuck your hands from behind your head. Grab your knees. Draw them all the way into your chest. And give yourself a nice big cuddle. A little rock from side to side if that feels nice. Also for your lower back, you can draw some circles. And then really tucking those knees into your chest. Hold them tight, tuck chin to chest. You're going to start rolling through the length of your spine. So rolling up and down the mat. Let's do 3 more. And on that last one, try and roll all the way up to a seated position. And you're all done for today, guys.